Oops. All right. Don't like it. Hi guys, it's Emmy. How you guys doing? Thought I'd come on today because I didn't really do much last week, so I decided that I'm not actually going to take today off that I normally do. We're actually getting snow where I live right now. We're supposed to get up to like 4 inches, which, for people that drive in BC, some people don't know how to even drive when there's snow. I'm from Alberta, so I know all about snow. So yeah. Um, KYK, yeah, I think I could probably squeeze you in. Have you had any readings done before? When was the last time you had your readings? Okay, so you do realize that a donation should be made when you get these readings from now on. I'm just trying to put some stuff away here that I was working on another dream catcher for someone. Um, you know, um, if I keep giving them away for free, there's really no point in me doing this as a business, right? So, um, and I have to have prepayment before I'll do the readings because somebody has gone and made it screwed up for the rest of you guys. Somebody ended up not paying their bill for an hour and a bit reading. Still hasn't. Now it's hiding from me. Um, so I'm really not in the mood to be giving anything away free. I can give you like a one card read. That would be it, very simple. You won't get much out of it for the one card, the 5-minute one, or 3-minute one, whatever. Let me just get this put away here. So just making sure that you're aware of this, right? If I don't do it for you, then if I do it for you, then everybody's going to say, oh well, I don't want to have any problems arising from this situation, really. If you know what I mean. I don't need the headache. Alright, so I'll get those put away. No, I was just working on a dream catcher for someone that ordered one like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't had time to finish it. Had to wait for my stock to come in, so I finally got it. So I've actually been working more on the dream catchers. Let's see. Let me go to the other one. So I don't know. Okay, so where are we here? Okay, reach out. There we go. So I'll see what I can do. We'll see what happens over the next little while. I don't even know what everybody's up to or what everybody's doing, but just give it some time. We don't usually start the actual personal readings until later into the stream. For the simple fact, it gives people time to show up to take advantage of the situation. But there's going to be very limited readings going out from now on. So I'm just, it's nothing against you or anything personal. It's just that, I'm sitting out probably about $200 right now for readings that I, did, and then the people never bothered to come back or have not sent the payment yet, right? So it kind of makes it difficult for me to be able to, do what I do without being stressed out over it. You know what I mean? Let me get these feathers out of here. So it's kind of because somebody else's genius way of not paying after getting an hour live free reading from me, and then decides not to pay for it, right? It really pissed me off. But still haven't heard a word from her, never seen her nowhere. So I think it's kind of like a loss I'm going to have to take. So I'm really not in the mood of giving anything away free because losing that money is not an easy thing, especially when you're first beginning on YouTube, right? So just want you to be aware of that. You know, and because of that, that's why I've decided to cut out the free reads. I'm not here to entertain anybody, right? I'm here doing this as a job. The next place that I go to, that I applied to, or they asked me first, and then I did the application form for them to come and work on their platform as an actual reader on their channel, on their site, right? It's an actual one of the psychic sites. You get your own schedule, you get everything given to you, that you would ever need. You work your own hours, you work when you want to work. You don't have to be on a total commitment, right? All right, so I'm excited about that. So I'm trying not to get too many readings going out of YouTube anymore, because that's where the platform I'll be going to. I'll come back to the channel once in a while and do updates and stuff like that. But free readings are kind of being put on hold right now for the time being. We'll see how the rest of this month pans out. It depends on the donations. If there is any. There hasn't been any in a while, but whatever. It's okay. It's all good. I don't mind. Okay, so there. These feathers really got stuck to my dream catcher. So I'm working on another dream catcher for anybody that wants to rose quartz. What? What did you say that is? I missed that one, darling. I'm trying just to clean my altar cloth here of dust and stuff right here. Alright. What the heck? Get over there. Alright. Always like to clean it before I start. Make sure that, it's properly, cleaned and dusted and made it to look very nice. So give me a few minutes while I just get this finished up, and then we'll get started. All right, so you guys can't see me down there, can you? There we go. There. So yeah, so I don't know what you guys are want to talk about. If there's any topic that you want to discuss and find out, what my thoughts were, anything, or the latest news. There's been a lot of what would you call them? A lot of people seem to be dropping off the face of this earth due to illness. I don't know. It just really blows me away that people don't even know or take the time to even make sure that they're being healthy and everything. And just looking after your health is very important if you want to live a long time, right? But going down the path that so many of us has in the past, like I'm sure, like we've all gone on the drinking binges. I'm sure we've all gone like partying like there's no tomorrow, and just taking life by the horns and just get on and ride. I think that's probably a good idea. I wouldn't mind it. Let's see. Where's my chat? Okay, so it's not showing. Okay, so let's see here. So I want to go to. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I had to find it, you guys. Sorry, I just actually found it, so I'm actually going to, let's see. Peak appearances, okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to oh, there we go. I see you guys now. Alright, so where are we here? And most to help you work on clearance. Okay. What do I start with for a black tourmaline, rose quartz, copper? Okay, so I'm not sure if I have the right link hanging up there, so we're just gonna go through here, um, and see what's going on. Filter up. I was wondering what was going on. I don't know if I'm even in the right chat right now. Um, is this today? Work on Clarence. What's going on? I don't know. I think I'm on a lost one, but it's bizarre. Are you guys talking about your courts right now, Clarence? Is that what you guys are talking about? Because if it is, then I'm on my right stream. But I have two that have the same picture in the beginning that said live. So I was like, So let's see if it changes now. Oh, I can see it now. Okay, now so I know that I'm in the right. Okay, yeah. Um, took me a minute to get caught up. Sorry, guys. I have it on a different device right now. It's not actually coming through on my laptop because the one that comes through on the mobile doesn't really. It's there as long as somebody's always typing and putting in information. It'll stay, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. But the minute you stop typing, it just disappears. Right? It goes into hiding, which it's hard to read the messages, and I have to keep fumbling through them to get So I have my actual laptop with it running off my the watch page on the Creator Studio, I guess you call it. So yeah, so I'm just trying to get myself. I'm just feel like I've been, it took off too much time. I think last week to get back into the swing of things. I'm just like, ooh, okay, let's. I didn't work pretty much all week last week. I was just taking some downtime for myself, and it's like I've been gone. Like it seems like I've been gone for like longer than what I thought I was. Right? I thought that it was, it was only a couple of days. I think 2 or 3 days. Right? So yeah, so I don't know. But yeah, so I thought I would just come on this afternoon. We might be doing. I'm looking forward to this new adventure that I'm possibly going to be going on in the near future. It's for one of those sites that you do your readings. You can set up your own schedule. You can have whatever you need as far as resources given to you to be able to advance your skills. So I got this email the other day from a site, and they want me to register with them. All my earnings will be mine. They just want it more or less to be a promotional thing that they get noticed, and people start turning to actual authentic ones that are seriously doing right by having the messages right. So with that, I just thought I might as well maybe take a chance at it. It's not too often that you can experience a gift like that or an opportunity. So I jumped at the chance and I sent my information in. They sent me back a site, the site name, my access code, my email code that I would have to get onto my channel. And I get my own channel, I get my own space, and it's actually pretty cool. Like I didn't expect this to kind of take off as quickly as it has. So I just want to let you guys know that I'm not going to be forgetting about you guys. I'm still going to do the dailies with you guys still. So don't think that I'm forgetting about all you guys down here. But as soon as I get confirmation from the site that I am going to be starting, I will definitely come and give you guys the site's name. I think it's called, if I'm not mistaken, it's called Circle of Stars, I think is what it's called. So I don't know if that's the right one, or I'd have to go look through my email, and I just don't have the time. Oh, where did that come from? I didn't need to yawn. So so these are the options that are opening up. I'm really excited about it. Being a reader as well as an intuitive one on a site. I didn't think that it would kind of go off as fast as it did. I'm actually very grateful for it that it did. So maybe the maybe leaving YouTube and going on this platform, um, maybe it has a different path for me to take, right? I'm not getting much done on YouTube. As you can see, there's not really a whole lot of views from here. But I come every day diligently at the best that I can for most things, right? Um, you asked about your black crystal. I didn't hear. Okay. Your black crystal. What do you want to know about the black crystal that you have? Do you know anything about the crystals that you do have? You cracked it. Oh, you broke it into two, so you made it into two pieces instead of one. That's all right. That's not. It's not a bad thing. Maybe there's just a lot of energy and it just had to like split. Black tourmaline. Oh, nice. That is a very nice crystal. Definitely a very neat crystal. Um, well, that's too bad. But now you have two. You can use it as a bookend or something. And then keep one piece on your coffee table or something. Use it as a bookend, or if it's small enough or big enough to be used as a book as a what you call it. Oh, see, you guys, this is what happens every day because of this bloody medication. It makes me tired and I have to go sleep. I don't feel like sleeping today. I don't want to sleep, but I am going to get a coffee here. Hang on one sec, guys. Okay, hang on one second. Oops. All right. All right. So how is everybody doing? Okay, so what just been going on? Black Crystal, yes, I'm excited for you. That's good. I cracked it. We're still fine. Oh, there's Jessica. I gotta talk to her. Going on around that time. You mean like your energy just cracked it, kind of thing, like just a natural cause, but you dropped it? Is Jess still here? Where is Jessica? I just want to let her know. I accidentally deleted all my Gmail, so I lost everybody's email. Oh, there it is. Okay, so she is going to send them, or just give me a refund. I gotta head back to work. I'll be all right later. Yeah, definitely. I have them. I just actually got my supplies today to be able to get it done. So it will be done and shipped out within the week. No later than um, probably next week. Sometime next week I'll get it. I'll be able to get it done. Priority. I was working on a different one when I got, a call saying that I had a parcel. Because I mentioned to the lady when I went over that one day after and asked her about it. And she says, no, everything goes. So it must have been, they lost it in transit on the actual postal site. But, so I'm going to end up making them so she ends up getting two of the same thing later on, or, I confirmed the address with her. So those will be probably done probably by Thursday. I'll get to it. I'm going to actually make her a bit larger one for herself because she's been so conveniently waiting for her dream catchers, because I did in case a smaller one that she had won. So just for her, waiting on this and getting it done, there's one in the works for her. Or she can pick one off the wall, my wall of catchers. And I'd be happy to offer that as a, as exchange, right? It's only fair, right? If she hasn't received it now, she probably isn't going to. So, if she ends up going, but ends up getting them, then she's got two of the same thing. So that's why I'm going to make this second one a little bit different than the first one for her, because then if she does get a second one, then it's not like kind of foolish, kind of looking. So it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to offer, see if she wants to take one of these other 5. It's going to, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but the weight of them, or over here, whichever, or make her a new one, this size. I only have, was only able to get one, I think I've got 2. 2 Dreamcatcher hoops that size. The actual 4-inch I didn't get very many. I have to go down to a different shop and go get some. Because that's the best way to do it. What else is there? Actually, I could just send her a smaller one, but I'd rather send her a bigger one, just because she's been patiently waiting for them, and I feel like such an idiot for not doing a tracking number. First time ever, I've never done a tracking number on anything I've shipped, and never had a problem before. But we also were doing it during the postal strike that we were having here in Canada-wide. So, it could be, balled up in a crate somewhere still that hasn't been, kind of dealt with. But you'd think by now they would have had it figured out. So that, with that, we're gonna get that figured out today. I'm gonna try emailing her. Of course I would help her out. I'm definitely sending her new ones. I thought I mentioned that to her, that I had to wait for supplies to come in, to be able to make it. So, I have it now, so I can get it done. It's not going to be the same, though. I'm not going to make it identical to the last one that she had in case it does show up, or, randomly happens to reveal itself somewhere along the line. Right? So, yeah. So with all that, not much else is new. I don't know who's here for readings today or what's going on. I don't know. But we have been going like 30 minutes, and there was somebody, who was it that wanted to read this? Um, KYK, one reading, yeah. KYK is, I mentioned already, and I don't want to have to repeat it on the channel again, but I've put free readings on hold, unless it's like a new subscriber that, would like it, to get them, a reading. If you guys have had readings before, I don't like doing them within a week of the reading itself. I really don't want to have to be continually giving free ones away. I can't do it anymore like that. Um, so I didn't see your message. Who else is here? I would start with the rose quartz. It's the most easiest one. It's the most easy healing energy that I've kind of um, have seen. Yeah, and it does have effects for love. Amethyst is a healing one. Clear quartz is a healing one. The black tourmaline is, I'm not sure, for protection. Oh, there we go. Daisy knows that one. Yeah, so pick which one is kind of popping out at you. And start in the order. It's like they're going to gain their kind of vibrational to you. When you actually do that kind of work, you put your vibration, your energy into it. You can cleanse them and charge them. I just cleanse mine over fire, or if I cleanse it, then I usually will cleanse it with a bit of oil, and then I will cleanse it with water just to kind of keep it nice and genuine. Not just any oil, just a little dab, just to give it a little bit of protein. Not that they need much, but that's what I like to do, and then they come out a little bit more shinier than when they went in. I like mine mostly raw cut though. I want when I pick my crystals, I don't want them to be polished. But I did get the tiger obsidian from a friend of mine a while back, and I just found it the other day. It looks like a little bear's claw, a piece of a claw is what it looks like with it, kind of. So those are the only two. I haven't really picked up on anything other than the pink one, which is my pendulum, which I just found out I can't wear anymore. Reason being, I'm breaking out in a rash all around my neck, and I suffer from eczema. If the metal is cheap, or it's not pure silver, or if it's not pure gold, I break out in a rash all around my neck. It's like all lumpy, and the last time I had that happen, my whole chest opened up. Like I was like seeping water, and it was like from here, went all the way down, and then it crossed here, and then went down, and all this was like gone. It was like just looked like flesh melting away. So I finally went to the hospital, stayed there for a bit. I was on my last legs. I was, my kidneys would have been next to shut down. I would have been screwed. So I did get to the hospital just in time. But even the doctor said that there's certain people that are always affected by this, and they always have repeats of it. I'm like, well, I don't want no repeat of it. So that's why I can't wear any jewelry. Unless it's like suede, then I can wear it. But the metallic interaction with my skin, it just doesn't make me very pleasant. I don't like it as much. But yeah, so I don't know what you guys want to do. Readings on if there's anything that you want to ask a question on. I guess we could turn this into Q&A moment. Maybe that'll appease KYK or KY or KCY, whatever it is, our person. And we have a moth following us around here. Little bugger can go. Get. Muse, there's a moth up here bugging mommy. Come get it. Here, Mosey, treats. There's a moth. Come here, baby. Oh, the cars are already covered with snow. Wow. They were supposed to get 4 inches? We'll see about that. She just jumped in the chair. I think it's too cold out there for her.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go inside. Hurry up.
They're both in?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right, so now we're back to the halftime show is now over. There will be no audience participation here. I just feel so happy. I'm such a, carefree person, and I love my life today. Grateful to be alive.
Baby, I'm fine.
Smells like a laundromat in that room. You know that?
Where?
Because I've got that curtain that was supposed to be done yesterday was still, yeah. So I had to bleach it.
I have a can of Comet in there too.
Oh. Ollie. All right. So where are we headed today? Where shall we go today, my weird friends? I just want a psychic question. Okay. KYK wanted reading. Okay. Well, KYK better not have ran away because, maybe we will see how it goes and we'll see what the spirit box has to say. We're going to turn them on too right now. Let's get some information from them. Let's see if we can get them to respond to our questions and see. Okay. I know they respond to me very well. They don't really, they're not as shy either now that they do this on a regular basis with me. It's really bizarre. But I love it. I don't mind it at all. You can talk to yourself and nobody will really just look at you and think that you're crazy, which is all the better. They won't come bother me then. Just steer clear away. They will definitely steer clear. And I would like to have $1 million, a house, 2 trucks, a car, 2 horses, 2 dogs, 2 chickens, 2 roosters, and a whole bunch of bull. I just want to say a question. Have at her, Clarence. You can ask anything. You can ask me what color is a rainbow today, and I'll probably be able to tell you. There is no rainbow. There's an invisible rainbow out there right now. If you can find me that invisible rainbow there, Clarence, be happy. I will give you free readings for a year if you can bring me an invisible rainbow. Okay. That's the second question of the day. Oh, yeah. I'm just kidding. It's we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I actually have it so you guys can. Did you guys hear that? Boo. And here we go.
John Barry.
Yeah, they were calling you Count Dracula last night. Yeah. Yeah, Count. Who's making names? I want to know if it's time for me to start learning how to astral project. How long have you been meditating? Have you done meditation for it? Nothing? No prep course for it? Wow. It doesn't really, it's not so much that you are, it comes to you when you're ready. Like when you're going through your meditation, you get into your trance state and you're still not getting the connection. Maybe you need to go a little bit deeper within your being and draw out some more energy from the different areas that you can, like through your chakra. Make sure you do a meditation before you do the actual thing. Have the intention when it's clear enough to go and do. Always have somebody there that can watch in case you end up disconnecting from your actual body. They can kind of bring you out of the trance state that you're in and just slowly bring you out. You don't want to be stuck in there or feeling that you're trapped. That's what I felt like at first. I thought I was trapped there. I wasn't getting out. I thought I was dead for sure, and because I had that feeling of the coffin, and then went somewhere into the darkness and saw through 3 little windows what was important and what I had forgotten about, and it was my 2 daughters fighting. That the other one was saying, "How could you not tell me? How could you not tell me?" And a war broke out between the 2 of them. And then there was my son in another little window, and he had his back and his arms crossed. He was pissed off for whatever reason. Mr. Attitude is my Taurus, of course. And then my other son, he wasn't even in the picture. Like they didn't even reveal him because I gave him up for adoption when I was a lot younger. So, tacos, we're not having tacos. So that's a bit about, kind of where I started with mine was I was going through a really hard time sleeping at night because I'm at like insomniac. And I don't sleep well to begin with, but, if they medicate me, then I'll sleep for hours. But I decided to start doing some meditation, start releasing myself. Maybe if I could use meditation to help me quit smoking, lose weight, get a better grip on my life. And it has done wonderful things. Like, don't get me wrong. I love meditation. I wish I could do more of it. But because I have been diagnosed with a bipolar, they don't recommend it for people that have, you know, a history, a medical history for mental illness, or something's just not fixed up here. But I'm perfectly fine. I'm here every day, and I'm kosher. I'm cool. I don't have to be right off the deep end or anything. So yeah. So as far as astral projection, if you're ready for it, you'll feel that you're ready for it. If it's meant to happen, it will happen. So it all is how you spend that time before you go into that trance state. You want to get used to what you want to know is what it feels like when you're transitioning from one state of being into a different state of being. I think that's what you need to start focusing, is just trying to put yourself outside the box while you're in a dream state, like practicing your dreams, trying to be more in control of the experience and be in control of yourself, and start there, because when you go for astral projection, it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's a blast. But you can also be, people don't tell you about the downfalls. Okay. The other thing is, when you start going to those places, you can bring energy back from the astral projection plane. And you can actually bring an energy back that will become like a hitchhiker on your soul, and will follow, and that's how you end up bringing them through into our dimension, because you're coming from one dimension into our dimension back, and you're bringing the energy with you. It's attached, just like a vice grip that won't let go, that you've maybe picked up along the way, or some energy that didn't want to be left behind, kind of thing. Doesn't, I don't know. But that's what I would recommend, is try doing some practice, short meditations with that. Look for videos that are best suited for the kind of thing that you're looking for on the astral plane. Like if you're wanting to do astral planing for one thing and one thing only, you're not going to benefit from it. You can, mind you can. I know, I've seen what the astral plane can look like. Yeah, Mamma Mia. No, I will not ever have to ever want to astral plane just to have sex. Okay, not something in my options. It is not in the options. Okay, so, all right. Yes, Emmy wants a farm. Anna Alves. Okay, today's going to be the last day that I give any free information. It doesn't seem to sink in anywhere when you tell people. They just keep going and doing as they like. So, with this, I am going to do readings today, and this will be the final day of live free readings. Okay, and that's fine, because if it doesn't start picking up for me being here doing this for you guys, and getting what you want out of it, you get what you want, and then it's like, oh, I don't need you anymore. So I don't play that game. I'm here to be a service, a friend, a friend beyond the actual YouTube channel kind of thing. But it's like, are you kidding me? You guys won't even be here. I guarantee you. If I shut down the free readings, and nobody will come, I guarantee you, if I stop saying there's no free readings anymore, nobody will come down. Nobody, not one. Right? Ineffective. We'll see how it goes, but I guarantee you, I will not be allowing free readings after today. So so I don't know what is going to be happening, but I guarantee you there will be no free readings. I've been doing free readings on this channel for almost 6 months, and I've only received a portion of what I thought of it was going to get, because we had that person kind of decide not to pay for her bill. And then there was another one that I had, but they energy read Emmy. Hi Emmy and everyone. Hey Mariana Lies. And now that I'm actually getting somewhere for this. I'm just not into giving my information, or my technique to be able to get information for you, and it not meaning anything. When it resonates with you, I don't even see, even a small donation helps. Even buy me a cup of coffee donation. It doesn't have to be a big one for the free reading one. So You know, I'm trying to work with you guys. I'm trying to figure out the best route to do this. It's all new to me, but I'm independent to doing things by myself that way. Um, if I don't have control of it and somebody wants to take control of it and start running it, it just sends me into a tailspin. I can't allow that to happen. So we've got, who do we have in chat today? Who do we have? Okay, so but yeah, so Anna Alves, yeah, you're gonna have to give me a minute because I haven't even done a smudge yet. I didn't do the smudge today because I wasn't planning on doing any readings. But we're gonna do one, I guess. So I'm just kind of complacent right now in regards to that whole experience right now. I'm just really upset that somebody took my kindness for weakness and decided to make use of it in the wrong way. But what can you do? Yeah, Karma likes butt cheeks.
Spirit or what is?
No, not the spirit. It's not a spirit, it's a person that's in the 3D world. Ooh, there we go. Hello. How low can you go? Alright, so now I'm back into my energy. See, this is what I like doing, but, you know, I don't... I'm getting tired of doing it for free. The first person that asked me, I'm actually amazed that I kept my composure instead of going off on the poor person, because I've repeatedly said it enough times through the feeds, through the streams, every time, make your donation, get a reading, make a donation. You know, it's not rocket science. Like, seriously, what is, you know, you can't even pay like $2 or, you know, it's nothing. You know, you don't have to go and make a large drop sum or, you know, throw $100 in there. No, you don't have to do stuff like that. I'm not that type of person. There's other people out there that demand your money. I'm just saying whatever is, you know, feasible and agreeable with you, right? So, there you go. All right, so we're going to move ahead here. We've got that smudge. I'm going to do a little smudge for everybody here. I'm sorry. So I'm going to energize. And so we're going to use the female deck of oracle cards. We have a male and female now, everybody. We have now had a split down the middle, absolute bizarre kind of thing happened the other day. And my spirit guides were telling me that they want to be acknowledged as men and women be acknowledged from the women. So when I was unpacking my nice little tarot Rider Waite actual original cards, I was informed to call them the masculine cards. Okay, so this is dealing with masculine energy. Only masculine energy can be read with these cards. And then the other one, the Witch's Tarot, ended up saying that that I would be the female counterpart. So we've got a male deck and we have a female deck that do not want to mingle with each other that much, but you know, they want to be independent and be able to have just their zone now, and you know, that's fine with me too, right? We're all here to learn and experience. So you now have a choice. Do you want it read the feminine version or do you want the masculine version? Because you can have it either way. It doesn't matter to me how you take it, right? You know, it's all, you know, just cards to me until we open it. ¿Qué pasa?
There's cards.
Oh, somebody is Mexican talking. ¿Qué pasa?
Peace.
Peace. Peace, I love you too. So yeah, so back to us. We are just going to leave this playing and you guys can hear it. Richard? Who's Richard?
The 2thing.org.
The circle.
What circle? 2 dots in a circle. What? That's a happy face. Why would you draw a circle with 2 dots? Okay, we'll ask Mr. Obulus, use only Obulus. Let's see what they have to say. Come on. City. Okay, what city? We're in a city. Do you guys live in the city or the country boondocks? Okay, so we gotta get moving on, and that's, you know, I get just a kick out of just even having, you know, just that going throughout the day. It's actually pretty entertaining. Did this box just get smaller or tighter? That's bizarre. That feels weird it coming out like that. So we'll give you the female version.
We are
Done. Okay, are you guys done? Okay, you're done? Okay. Well, I'm asking you to come back to life again. Let's see what we have in store for Miss Anna in regards to her love situation that she wants a little guidance on, a little experience. We want to make it clear, give her some clarity. So whatever message you have for for Anna that she's in need of hearing right now.
The old lady's here.
The old lady's here. Where's the old lady here? What old lady made it here? How has your guys' night been?
If God.
Yeah, you gotta stop talking about the God, okay? Enough of that. I've heard enough of that. It'll last me a lifetime, okay? Alright, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on.
Across this.
And this is for the information for the love connection that she's currently in. She would like to understand what is consuming the energy or the attention, what has his attention to where he's not focusing on his girlfriend Anna. Okay, so we're gonna find out what's going on, Anna. We're gonna get the female side of the female energy first, and then we're gonna ask the masculine energy. Okay. So we're gonna go through both the masculine and feminine. What's going on here? Let's see what is happening. Can we get a card, please, Spirit, for this reading? One card. There we go. We got two. Oh, okay.
See it becomes up. Patches.
Are you Okay. I think he's definitely frustrated. Okay, he is definitely frustrated. It's almost like you went and did something.
One more.
Like you have the woman walking around nude, getting water, below the stars and just pouring it out, having a good time. And I'm wondering if this is
So far off.
so far off. But I think that his mind has been wandering to somewhere else, if you know what I mean, like having fantasies going off in his head. I can't do any more on this reading. Because I think that's enough. I think that's probably no. I can't read on this one. I can do it privately.
Holiday at the sea.
Yeah, there you go. A holiday at the sea. Let's go for holiday at the sea, people. Let's go see what trouble we can get into. Wreck Beach. Anybody? Because that's what they said. Time to go to the beach. But he's definitely patiently waiting. He's waiting for. He's waiting on an investment. I think he's kind of has certain pentacles placed somewhere, and other pentacles will be placed somewhere. It's almost like he's divided his eggs up into a few different baskets. And has been working hard and not receiving much acknowledgement for the good job he's been doing. They even have to hear. And he's worked hard to get to this position. And now I think that he's having to make a decision, maybe for a raise, or maybe he has, an advancement coming into correlation with him, and that he's pondering quite, and he's thinking about it deeply. He's having deep thought about, how to make more, to make it even better. He wants to make it even better. And while, you guys are, kind of letting money flow everywhere, anywhere, you'll take it and you'll spend it. And it's just like pouring water down the drain. Okay, so every time you go and buy something you don't really necessarily need. Oh, okay. I'll wait for you to catch up. I'll let you catch up. but I feel that, you know, this is your energy, and you can't be just letting it go wherever you want it to go and just like pouring it out like there's going to be so much more to come. Once those buckets are empty, or those cups that you've got filled up are empty, what are you going to do then? You're going to have to work at filling them again, right? With good intention and everything, right? But I do feel that there's definitely I don't know if there hasn't been any physical contact, like I'm saying, but he has this kind of fantasy, um, and there's probably this is what is coming through for him. Okay, I don't like talking about this kind of shit on a live feed. I think this is too private, personally. I'm trying to weed through the details here that would be safe to say while we're here.
You're right.
Right, so I'm trying to pick and choose selectively what is going on. Okay, I think that definitely you might want to have a private conversation with me. You know, I'll get Daisy to put my phone number up. You can give me a call and we can go over it. But I'm going to stop it there right now. You have the Seven of Pentacles, and then you have the Star, which is the 17th energy in the Oracle deck. Let's see. We're going to pull the masculine cards on this one as well. See what the what this is resorting to. And you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you go from a 7 down to a 5 in reverse. So you don't really have to visit. You have to let it manifest on its own. It's almost like it has to be matured. The investment will end up gaining maturity, whichever one it is you choose on. But it's something that you've been maybe kind of thinking about putting your money, or the man is feeling like putting kind of some money away for a rainy day kind of thing. So yeah. For us. No, not for us. We don't have any. We don't get any pentacles. We're just the bottom of the bus, right? So
For you.
yeah, for us.
I trust that you're
Things of the spirit.
Yes, I am entrusting and trying to give what the cards are revealing, you guys. Come and take a look for yourself if you'd like. But so that maybe he's going to be tightening up the purse strings.
Indeed.
Because there is a reduction in the coins. So maybe these are assets or money that's just going right out of the house before you even get to enjoy it. So it could be. Well, sorry, I didn't hear your question. Moo. You know, so maybe you're trying to refill the pond faster than it's being unfilled. So that's metaphorically speaking. So everything that's coming in is going out faster than you can be accountable to it.
So that must be the wood.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Even my spirit box are telling me yes. So yeah, so just be aware of, you know, you don't want to go from a 7 of Pentacles because maybe
training
this.
was an hour late.
I'll begin preparing
Okay, well, why are you guys talking so much? Can I finish my reading? So the 7 of Pentacles is what is he's trying to wonder what is the best route to take because he wants to be able to generate more money. He wants to generate more money. He's done the simple way, and it's too much. He wants to find a little bit easier way to harvest the situation. Right? Yeah, it's a pretty good time. And yes, wings would be nice. Wings would be very beneficial if we had them. But the Star card and I feel that the 5 of Pentacles is not going to be. It's almost like the part that you can't unlock. It's frozen. Unless you want to bear the ice and pray that you don't fall into the ice to recover your, you know, middle of the river kind of tree sitting there with your pentacles, which you know is metaphorical in the diagram. Okay, so that's metaphorically speaking, but it's giving you
Heirs of God.
gold. Okay, so it's actually making it difficult for you to withdraw on these pentacles. You may have already had them in an investment, but you want to take some of it out. You may want to wait it out until it matures, but the investment is going to be
Which
a
loan
very
out?
good asset later on. So just let them sit there for a little bit longer. Don't be so jumpy on, worrying about, finances and everything. You still have you have seven of pentacles. You've got a lot of harvesting that you've already done to benefit you guys. But you, Anna, have to be very selective on what you're spending your money on, because I think you're taking too much money and it's going rather quickly on things that maybe you don't really need, or that it would be beneficial to invest it somewhere else. He's he's more in the energy. The male that you're connecting with is more of a financial type of person that wants to make sure he has his security, has his home, has everything taken care of, so there's no surprises at the end of the month or whatever, right? He likes to know his details on how everything is going. He wants, details on where the money's going, where it's going to, what it's going for, and he has every right. He's worked hard to get here and create this Seven of Pentacles, but he's having a bit of a hard time resolving this feeling. He's kind of he does kind of look sad. He looks a little bit somber, like he feels like he hasn't done enough. Like it's always more, 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 more. Everybody just wants more, more, more of me, and that's what he's saying now. Why? Because I have gone and made my financial plan better than most people have at that age. He's very smart in taking the avenue of investing these pentacles. Louder. Oh, powder. You know. But he's just waiting now. He's got to just wait it out. Even though he's like frustrated by having to wait, he's getting impatient. Just tell him just a bit longer. They should be able to mature, or the bank should be able to do something with those investments that he does have, or that he is maybe thinking of having. I can't say for sure if he has them already. So maybe the ones that have a frozen interest rate on them might be a better information, or a better situation. To allow it to mature and see. If you ever want to be able to go through that again, make sure you invest your money with situations where people. Yeah. I'm gonna have to make yours a bit different. Just a second here. Hang on, Clarence. I'll get me back. Hang on. Or to Anna. Sorry. I will get those done. I do have one hoop that I can make it with. But it's not going to be exactly the same. So if the other package does show up by chance, at least they won't look the same. And so I'll make this one a little bit different. But we'll still go with the Superman theme for sure on that one. Then the other thing is, because you've been so patient and waiting, and this is not going to happen. This isn't something that I will be doing for anybody, but because Jessica's been so awesome with the channel, I want you to be able to pick what dream catcher you want off my wall, any which one, anywhere on, this wall, or the one over there, or the one over here that's got, team jersey or team colors for the BC Lions and all different kinds of ones. But those are what I'm going to give. I'm offering you this offer because you've been so patient and you've helped the channel so much with your donations and such. All right, so you can choose whichever one you want. Once I finish babies, then I will send them out again. I don't know if I'll be sending them by the end of next week. I'm hoping for it. We'll have to see, but definitely by middle of the week, the 19th or 20th, I should be able to manage to get it out. I only do mail outs like once a week, so I think I'm going to have to push that one instead of Monday to Tuesday, and see what we get. Okay, but I haven't forgotten. No, I haven't. I feel bad that they didn't arrive. I've been trying to rattle my brain going, what the hell? But it's okay. Whatever it is, what it is. If it happens to show up, then, you can gift them to somebody else now. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep them. You can just gift them out if you want. Okay? So, as far as you're concerned, Anna, there is a connection between you and a person, a young man. But you're too worldly. You are kind of like, you're okay, and I'm gonna say this, and you are like what do you call one of those kind of girls that just has a free spirit, wants to go enjoy. Like you would be the type that would, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be, something to say, but I think that if there was a bunch of people going to the beach, and a late night, I think that you'd be running around there, probably running around naked, didn't bring a bathing suit, and you'd be jumping in and out of the water and just having a gay old time. I think this would be you at a late night, a moment with the man you're connecting with. He likes the spicy, kind of uppity kind of situation, right? So I don't know. I'm seeing that it could be, you could end up bringing him out of this, kind of this depressive state, because he's not too patient. He doesn't have a lot of patience, but he's going to have to learn patience real quick, because once that the finances cannot be dried up. The investments are there, but he didn't use his investment opportunity to better benefit him. If this is what he's planning, or this is going to be something that he's been thinking about, then let him know that now is probably it's a good time to buy in, but make sure that you have an open-ended clause put in there, so that if you want to withdraw money before it's mature, that you have that. I don't know if it's extra money or not, as far as that's concerned, but it will definitely see a few people get some, different financial advisories to find out, right? So yeah, so make sure that you're, keeping in balance with them. Who knows, but you're gonna have to be very, to get this guy's attention, you're gonna have to be a little Miss Risque. Let's, get a little funky up in here, okay? Let's get funky. Let's get naked and dance, right? So that's the kind of energy I see that you would probably portray to this person. I don't know, but that's what's coming through, right? So you're having a good time, and you feel good, right? So we're going to see what the overall outcome by cutting the cards, and then we're going to pull. Give me a number between 1 and 78.
I must ask you.
Ask me.
Fuel source.
No, we don't need a fuel source. Okay, so 3. Okay. 1, 2. And there you go. So you're feeling very left alone. You're feeling very alone from this energy that is not really focusing any energy towards a relationship. He's more worried about getting his things in check for having something good going for himself. He's trying to build something that's not able to be doing that because he's running into times where it's like you have to stand and wait around, and then you get to harvest it. Wait around some more, then harvest some more. Wait around some more, harvest some more. And then by the time you do that, you don't even feel like doing anything, But he's definitely pondering avenues. Like he's thinking about something. He's definitely in deep thought. So whether it has to do with the pentacles that he's already created, and he's trying to think about how he can maybe invest the money to get into a better financial standard or financial situation that's more stable and more dignified, and is what he wants. He doesn't want to be worrying about too much. He wants to just be able to live and function in a natural way with someone that's not overly wants to go out and spend the money, that wants to invest as a group thing, so you're both covered, right? But you're feeling that you're kind of like, out of your element with this guy. I feel that, he's not the water sign that you thought, or the fellow that you thought you knew. You're learning to maybe look at the situation from, a different point of view. But I don't see that he's walking away. I don't see any signaling of him coming forward. He's kind of just standing there. He's trying to think about what he's going to do next, and he's so focused with himself that he doesn't really have time for relationships that are too needy. Okay, so if you're not a needy girlfriend, you don't always need to be around. You don't have to listen. Yeah, you don't have to feel like you're failing at the relationship, or the interaction, or whatever you want to call this connection that you have with this other person.
Passed from below the sun.
Okay, so who criticized who? I don't know. But yeah, if you guys are having stressful moments or situations that are just not working in favor of you,
Alt scan.
maybe you need to reevaluate, sit down, and have this discussion, because if it's gonna be over money and riches and all that, is it really gonna be worth it when really after you've all both had a heart attack because you've been stressing about this for so long? You're trying to still be carefree. You're trying to distract him. Maybe, shaking your little thing whenever you can at him. Just, trying to entice him and break his thought pattern. He's too deep in thought about this. He really is wanting to go and invest in something, but doesn't know how to go and do it. So maybe talk to him about if he wants to go invest money. Say, well, maybe we should go and talk to a lender and see how the best way for us to have this happen that's going to be the prosperous end, right? That's what you want. You want to have the wealth and prosperity.
According to spirit.
And
Oh, it's too early according to spirit. Okay. So feel free to if that's what's really bothering him, he wants to be able to make sure that he's a stable person and is doing his job right. He's really kind of considering he's considering something. He knows what he has an idea of what he wants to do. He's considering the outcome. Okay, he's kind of pondering on the outcome. And there's you shaking your thing in the middle again, all the way, shaking your thing for him, and still nothing. He is only worried about the shiny little things that are on the bush.
He's in the letter.
Okay, he's more worried about the financial end of things. He can do the shaky shake after he gets it all figured out. Let him, kind of figure it out for the both of you. Don't take it away. Like, don't take his experience from this. That's supposed to be the man's job in the first place. Don't take any, notice to, it being there unless he asks you. Or say, are you still thinking, having a hard time, got things on your mind? If one of them's about the financial end, we'll go and see a lender and we'll get it fixed so that you can invest the right way and, benefit it. Make sure that you benefit it. And also get a couple of different advisors. If this is in the middle, you're gonna find like the middle.
She went down.
Right. So the middle. So yeah, here, middle. Yes, we got the middle taken care of. All right. So I just want to clarify what's the outcome is going to be. What is going to be. The obvious options that you may be needing right now to understand that you can also go ahead and discuss these matters with him, because financial is the hardest thing for couples to get through. A lot of times there's a lot of disruption in families because you're arguing, or you're arguing about the work, right? So okay, there we go. So we have the Hierophant, or the high priest. We have the high priest in this one. So he's, coming to shed his wisdom and his information. High priestess is somebody that has value, a very knowledgeable being, that's like almost like a nobleman from like the Renaissance years. And he's here, crossing his fingers and hoping for the best. He's the type of person that comes to, let you know that things are going to be moving up. Your friends, and the death card is in reverse. We don't have to worry about any endings going on right now for you guys. You guys are, you have the death card, and then you have the high priest next to it. So let's see what the last card for the read is. Let me pull one more card, so we can find out what's going on here before we get to the outcome. Okay. So the Hierophant's even paid us a visit. So when you're moving, if things have been written and things are being done for you guys to, really excel at this investment, whatever it is. I wish you guys luck, because I do feel that it's going to generate more money, and you won't even have to do anything, right? I think that's what this frozen Five of Pentacles is frozen in the river, is that you're not going to have to worry about getting that right now. You can wait on it, get your best return. The tree is not going anywhere, it's all frozen in. But when it starts to warm up and things start moving, that tree may get swept away. So make sure you got your ducks in a row, that you're not going to lose your pentacles down. Right, so Oramus. Who's Oramus? I'm gonna have to look that one up. Oh, here we go. And you have the Ace of Wands as the last card. Now there you go. So this is gonna come out and it's gonna work out in favor of you guys. You know, you have the bird, the messenger coming in and landing. The smartest bird of all can see everything. But there is your offer from the universe, that sword that you've been waiting for. That's going to be more helpful to you when you actually have it. You know, you're going to be able to defend your situations and be able to balance them. And we had the high priestess, high priest, sorry, you know, that gave you a blessing, that came and gave you a blessing on your journey. And here you go, here's your beginning of the new journey. That could possibly be together, because they're corner to corner with these two. You have the king, or the 7 of Pentacles in one corner, and then you have the 7 or Ace of Swords. Okay, so I really haven't seen any real energy, but it's a lot of earth energy, calm, cool, collected. But then this next phase that you guys are going to be coming into is going to be very active, very, you got to pick up the pace and get moving. Stop wallygagging. You know, don't spend time around doing nothing. Make sure that you're going to put your newfound faith into your sword energy that you can draw on now.
These also workers were great.
That's right. So there you go. So we're moving in a good direction. So everything is kind of just going with the flow is basically my advice to you. Get him to go with the flow. Maybe ask him what he wants to do financially. Maybe there's something that's going on in his head that he wants to discuss with you as well. So yeah, so let's see what's going to happen. What is the outcome for the 7 of Swords and the Star card? So you have, okay, so you have the Fool. You got the Fool, so there's another new beginning card. And that came below the 7 of Pentacles. So now he's carefree. He's not stressing anymore. Your outlook for the rest of the month is that he's going to make the right choices. He's got the right keys from the High Priest. And is going to give him a blessing. And so then you get the 8 of Pentacles. So working hard, paying attention to the details. Still continuing on with creation. Okay, nothing is actually going to slow you down to actually stop wanting to create. And your creative juices are starting to flow again. You know, taking and mending clothes, or, you know what I mean? Like, this could end up also being a situation where this person is going to move in with you to start the new beginning, or you'll get an engagement. And then you have the 5 of Cups and you have the 7 of Pentacles in opposite corners now, with the High Priestess in the middle, or High Priest, giving his blessing of the union. All right, so don't give up. You know, don't give up trying. You know, you're still working hard. You're still making things happen. Don't give up on yourself. Like, don't let yourself stop. But I feel that you're kind of like losing hope in the whole situation. But you can't give up when you've got an Ace of Swords above you, and you have, you know, investments that you've put away with him that are going to end up coming to fruition, right? Harmony, yes. It'll be a harmony once we are finished this journey and this part of our path. So you're contemplating, you know, you're trying to make yourself something that is really not going to survive.
If the Irish did.
If the Irish did, no. But look at that. You're wanting to be something that you're not. Okay, so don't be the something that you're not. Just be the something that you are. Okay, don't try to change for nobody. You know, whatever. And this is metaphorically speaking. I don't think you'd actually turn into a mermaid. But what I'm saying is that you're so searching for, you know, your mate. You're searching for a lot of different things in your life right now. But weigh them out. You know, some things are going to be more feasible. Some things are going to be a little bit less. You know, you're going to have to maybe wait on things. You may have to, you know, be waiting on a lot of things if you guys are investing money, you know. So it may feel like things are tight, things are rocky, and you know, there's not a lot of resources around to get through this a little bit, but have faith it's going to pay off in the long run. Okay, so invest your money, invest it, you know, take what you've created and given that you've done your savings with, and create something with it. Take it and create, you know, or go and buy a way to make, you know, something. As far as, you know, you can take, go back to school, or, you know, increase your learning capabilities. you know, you're stuck with what you have, so deal with it, okay? And I don't mean that rudely or anything, but that's what the message that came through. Observe, okay? So that's what I see. So your outcome for the overall, we get a good message here for Anna, please, for this reading. And I think this is going to be the longest reading I've actually free read. Okay, so what is the message for her to take from this? I need one card, Spirit. One card. Oh, there we go. Flipped over. And you have the Empress at the bottom. So somebody that's going to be able to nurture the situation a little bit better. Maneuver yourself into a more happier state of being, which is very similar to our Empress. Right? It's not so much fun being this one. It's kind of like, in the gutter, feeling it, right? But you don't have to stay, kind of in the lowest part of feeling, right? You want to be able to create nature, staying on the positive. But there also could be, as we all know, that this is a fertility card. So if you're having sexual interactions, then be careful if it's not time, and you don't want to be planning an unneeded pregnancy, right? That could also be something that might pop up unknowingly. Be ready for the surprise things that happen to just pop up at the worst times ever, right? So, just be grateful for the connection that you do have with this gentleman. I believe that it's going to go in a good direction. You guys are actually going to be, he's going to be the fool because he's gone and done what he wanted to do. You're creating, you're still working hard at what you do. And it always feels like you never have enough time, or you wait too long sometimes for the actual answer. But the Empress is here to be able to nurture this situation and bring it together so that it can be a compatible situation. Everybody's working through their own kind of path still through the whole cards. But I do feel that, you are connected with this person that, now may not be the right time to do it. Maybe there's a little bit of time, or, until he's, Veronica, be prepared, be prepared for, whatever you could possibly have thrown at you, right? So, a lot of positivity once we get through that halfway mark, though. This could be meeting halfway through the year. It could be, June or July. It could be 3 months, 4 months from now that this can happen. But there's definite distance between the beginning and the end. Is exactly in the middle, right? So, when you got that blessing, that's when you know that you have pretty much guaranteed you to be able to manifest and work hard at a different chore or a different program. You know what I mean? All right, so that took a lot. Okay, here we go.
So where she put by each other.
One second. I got. Oh, I can't sit in that chair for long, man. Hang on.
So, on account,
and view.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the store then. I'll go to the store.
Found the Huns.
Okay.
you.
The official number.
All right. So. Okay. So. Provide, not prove it. It's provide. Say provide. I'm getting really stiff, guys. I gotta take my medication.
And include screen effect.
It's not fun, but I'm getting kind of stiff right now, and that's part of the side effects of the medication.
Spirit of adoption.
Found in damper corner.
Age, according to.
Yeah, it gets hard when you can't sit properly. When you're all stiff, kind of thing, right? I know rest. I had to slow down. I'm feeling it already. All right, so let's move down here to the live chat here.
I'm gonna go see the.
Huh?
I'm gonna go drop by the Hindu's house down
These
there.
are very interesting.
Describe.
Yeah, Anna Brito, you can ask.
Just to get somebody about
Exhilaration.
If I had a. That. Is that a
who also inner
cat food? Oh, there's four.
Okay, I'm just reading the comments. Just give me a sec, you guys.
put to death.
It's not about the goodwill.
It is about the goodwill.
3 days. In the long run, you get paid in the long.
Lady, yes. Mhm. All right, so I'm going to
We have
Preventing the enforcement.
Correction, of course.
okay,
Practically on the front.
so there you go. So I hope that helps you, Anna. That was actually a kind of a bonus one for the reading today, which I wasn't even going to do. So I guess it turned out okay because you got a little bit more information that you needed for your situation to be better understood as far as the masculine side of things, right? So I wish you all the best with that. If there's anything you need to know after that, feel free to drop me an email and we can discuss things a little bit more privately if you like. It's totally up to you. Okay, so I'm very glad that I was able to help you. All right, so what is the other one? Anna Brito, I am here a week later. Can I have a question?
Why?
Are you going to be cranky when you do, or you're going to be sarcastic during that? That's the energy I don't want to be reading for. I don't put up with, people that, come in and, kind of come across as being
According to flesh.
kind of cocky, right? So you need to change your vibration, my girl. Change your vibration, please. Oh, yeah, my picture. I bought that at
And we said
what do you call I got that at what do they call it? The store. What is the name of it? I can't think of anything today, you guys. Like that's the physical attacks on me are just getting to be too much.
Spore upon the nearest.
Right. What kind of medications are you? I get a shot in my hip every 2 weeks. It's apparently supposed to stop people from being Skype. To have
Involved?
thoughts. I don't know how to explain my medication. I just was put on them because they felt that I was losing my mind, but my mind wasn't lost yet. It was just being found.
Life.
And they gave me medication for that. So it kind of slowed me down a little. Didn't make me quit though. I keep moving forward. I keep going every day, even though it feels like I'm like 70 years old and sitting in a cross-legged posture on my bed watching TV. I go to stretch my legs and I can't even move my hips, right? So I don't know if it's benefiting me or if it's destroying me even more, but it hurts whenever I do end up standing up for the first, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, and I can feel it. So yeah, the medication, I don't know that it's clopazine or something like that. I don't know what it's called. But it's just a shot in my hip, try to, find balance, I guess. I don't know. They didn't like because I opened my third eye and was seeing. a different reality altogether. They didn't understand it. They were more textbook, they're more textbook wanted diagnostics instead of, looking into more of the spiritual pathway that a lot of us are taking now. We're trying to step away from these corporate giants of pharmaceuticals. Is the biggest cash grab as far as the eye can see. Like they're just making a killing with this pharmaceutical thing, and I don't want to be a test piggy for any of it. But for now I have to be until they see that it doesn't change who I am giving me these shots. I'm still me. I'm still Emmy. I'm still here, and I'm very sound mind and everything else. I get in my moods where I get mad, yes, and I can get awfully mad, kicking down doors, and the whole casing of the door comes in, flying when the door gets open. So,
The flesh.
yeah, in the flesh. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's laughing at that. That was funny. But yeah, I kicked the door in, and the whole casing came out and went, landed on, this person. I won't say his name,
God.
but yeah, God was there. That's when I did it, when God was there. Fuck. But I kicked the whole casing, everything off that door, and then I landed flat on my ass. I landed flat on my ass after doing that. I'm trying to feel.
Or at least buttons.
Emotion. Vertical, past my nose. It's emotion.
No, my partner pissed me off one day, and then he went to go hide in the other bedroom, and I kicked the door in, and the whole casing just went right past his face, just missed him. I thought it was pretty funny.
The trick off on the other side.
And but I fell on my ass. That was the only bad part. Oh, okay. Energy.
That's illegal.
Yawning?
Not allowed in this house.
I don't yawn. I normally don't, but I just did like a major read,
That's a
and
major
and dis-ease, yes, it's a disease. Yawning. Everybody start yawning, okay? So everybody yawn in sequence. Let's get our synchronicities together.
I don't have enough for smoke.
Joss Seeger, she is diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Flesh.
Yeah. But I'm still happy. Like, I go in these happy states like we all do. Like, then everybody should be on shots, because if you have too much fun, they're going to give you a shot. If you don't have enough fun, they'll give you the shot anyway. So if you really want the shot, then, don't be happy, don't be sad, don't even have an emotion. I think that's probably the best way to kind of avoid like low rider on that whole scene, right? We'll be doing stealth mode. They missed us. Can they find us? Let's go back across that and do that again. I want to see.
Face. And make
And I need a new set of gremlins. Okay, so if anybody has a couple that they can spare, the fuzzy ones though, not the green gremlin type ones. I want the fuzzy one. I want the walkie bear, whatever he's called, but he's little koala bear looking thing. I want one of those because I need to get some water on him, so he'll make more fur balls, and then my house will get nice and clean, right? So I was wondering if anybody knew where to get some of those gremlin dudes. Can you let me know?
on the heels.
I need a gremlin. I'm gonna start breeding them.
We don't have e-box.
Start breeding. I'll start having them, multiply. Just by a dropper of water. I'll put one or two, and then only one or two will pop out. Sell those ones, and then have a couple more pop, 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 pop. You get these little e-box. Because I swear they get in my peanut butter, they get in my syrup, they get into my covers, and they leave a fucking mess all the way from one in my counter space to the other way is an absolute eyesore. I wake up in the morning and it's been destroyed. Everything just is like, why did I clean? Because it just came dirty again. Those little gremlins, I tell you, they're vicious little kids. But they haven't seen the right hand of God yet. Yeah, so that's why I even said that in the hearing that I had. They were reviewing my extended leave. I'm allowed to be out of the hospital like this. Like, why would I even need to be, monitored? But the one thing that I do like, I have to give them credit for, is that I get royal service. If I miss my appointment and I show up and the next day I'll have the RCMP escorting me down to the hospital just to get my shot. So there's 2 RCMP officers that knock on my door, like clockwork, on the day after I was supposed to have my appointment. and I can't reschedule it, so they would send the RCMP because I didn't show up for my appointment or have any contact with the mental health unit. They sent cops to my door. So I get a personalized ride down to the hospital, find out that I don't even need to be there, or, they give me more medication and other medications, and, but yeah, it's an unfortunate thing that so many people end up having to lose that, right? Not being knowledgeable enough in the pharmaceuticals that we are actually taking inside our bodies. Like for me not to know what the shot is, that's kind of defeats the purpose of people asking about, what medications are good, what medications are bad. You know what I mean?
Here, of noble with
Yes, here of noble women. But yeah, so my condolence to you too. They never are gone. Okay, so the one thing is she isn't gone. She's just in a different dimension, right? She's a different dimensional being now. You know, I've had people's energy come through on the box where people actually recognize the voice as to being someone that they know. So if you happen to hear something that might be, in accordance to your experiences, or maybe part of your experience, maybe this will also give some people a little bit of closure as well if they end up having a connection happen between the spirit box and what you're hearing. If anything resonates with you, let me know, and I can ask it questions for you, right? And see what we come up with as well, right? So I'm here to be of service to you guys, here to see what we can come to a solution to this this much needed service that I love doing, but I can't do them free anymore. I just can't do them. That's 6 months now that I've been doing them for free. It's time to cut back. So I'll find out who my true subscribers are once that is in full effect and understood by everyone. I don't think it's going to be received comfortably by anyone.
Right the day.
Yeah, mark the day. Mark today as the last day of free readings. I'm not doing any more free readings, and I'll sit here for an hour and not even say anything for all I care. The readings aren't going to be done. Yeah, I ain't going to be doing a Saturday night in the park. Yeah, I'd like to have a cigarette right now too.
So would I. don't have enough. I'm sure it's like $3.
Meanwhile, the struggle.
Okay, well, I'm gonna end this feed. I'm gonna get going. I got things I gotta get done here now.
From the sea.
But yeah, I'll be back on in a little bit. I just need to have something to eat. I haven't eaten yet. Disturbed.
42 flash.
Okay, so I hope you guys had a blast. I will be checking back in with you a little bit later this afternoon, and we'll see what's in store and what the plan is for the rest of the week. And maybe we'll just go over what to expect over the next week. All right, so I'm going to go grab a bite to eat. You guys do the same, and I'll catch you guys back here by 6:30ish, somewhere in there. Works for me, works for you. Then we're all good. We're a happy little family. All right, so thanks a lot. I will see you guys a little bit later. And just let people know that you see in the chat. Make sure you let them know that there's no longer going to be free readings until further notice. I'm putting a stop to that right quick. I can't do it. It takes up way too much of my energy, and not to be paid for the accuracy and the intention is there. Most people will be like, oh, okay, and then they'll just leave it alone. But then they'll come back like so-and-so did in the chat today, and a week later she's getting her reading. I told her after a week, come back and get your reading, not a problem. If it's not working, we'll try and figure out a different avenue to take to make it work. So that's what I did with her. I gave her an in-depth, so she shouldn't be having to come here and ask for another reading for at least 3 weeks up to a month, probably with that reading. She got easily about 2 months of readings for the next 2 months, kind of how to work her energy. So I'm grateful for, and what was I going to say? I forgot now. I totally blanked. I totally blank.
This was like a holiday.
Yes, it was like a holiday. You know, having those days off, it actually felt like a holiday, even though I didn't go anywhere. Yeah, they do. They do. And how am I feeling? I'm feeling tired. I need to eat. I need some fuel. I need to eat something. I definitely do. And go check out the snow out here. Let's go take a look. I'll take you guys for a walk with me. Hang on a second. I'm going to take you guys and let you go into the snow where I live.
Of our body.
And we'll check this out.
Hitting his legs.
Can I squeeze by you here for a sec? All right. So this is where I live. This is my house. This is where I live. This is where I play. And look at everybody driving on the roads. Can you guys see that? Or you want me to move the camera? Hang on. See if we can switch the camera around here. Oops, wrong way. There you go. So that's, you know, what it looks like in the snow-covered backyard of our community. We're supposed to get 4 inches of this. And the roads haven't been plowed yet or anything. So it's going to be, this intersection that's right by my house here is the worst for accidents. There's usually an accident there like every other day. Every day. So yeah. So there you go. Oh. But yeah, now that's cold. Ooh. Get a little shit. Embark. Oh, that's cold. Oh, I wish I had a little fire right here. All right, so I'm going to go and finish off this dream catcher that I was working on earlier. I'll show you guys which one it is. So this one is the one that I'm working on now. It just needs its feathers. So that's...
Was an inviting little pack.
I don't know if you can see that, probably if I stand in front of it with my dark clothes on. Right, so that's what it looks like. And it's emerald green and blue, and then the multicolored beads are the smaller ones at the very, very top. You see it has a little tiny, tiny beads with it as well. Oh, get up there. So yeah, so that's the one I'm working on. I just have to put the feathers on now. So I'm going to put these ones with these little guys.
But delivered it.
Right, so it's going to look really awesome when I'm done. So that's what I'm going to go work on. I got to get this done, and then I got to get going on Jessica's ones now that I know that I'm going to be making it a bit different, but I'll be able to do that and get that done. So for the rest of the day, I'm going to have to say adios for now. Never say goodbye, because it's never the end. Goodbye is too final. I never say that. I always say see you later, or till next time, or catch you later. You know, I always feel it. You know, I never say goodbye. I do say bye, but never goodbye. You know, because you don't want somebody to go away good, right? You want, you know, them to be at peace, mind you. Legs. Don't talk about my legs. Word of the day. Spread the word. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, it's easy in my mind.
It's easier down to the legs.
Yeah, but it did say legs, so I said, well, go and spread the word.
Yeah, I got the legs.
But yeah, so I'm going to get to work here, guys. It's been a blast. From the past to the new to future and beyond.
Some sort of
Hi, hi, ho. Hi, hi is bye for in Cree is hi, hi. All right, so until next time, we will catch you on the flip side of the flip side.